Imagine two people starting from exactly the same place. Same age, same income, same education, same opportunities. 10 years later, one has built significant wealth. The other is struggling to keep up. What happened? In the past, the answer might have been experience, hard work, or luck. But in the next decade, another factor may become increasingly important: artificial intelligence. AI is changing how businesses operate, how jobs are performed, how products are created, how information is accessed, and perhaps most importantly, how wealth is built.
Many people think AI is simply another technology trend, something similar to smartphones or social media. But history suggests otherwise. Major technological shifts don't simply create new tools. They create new winners, new losers, new opportunities, and entirely new financial realities. The people who understand these shifts early often benefit the most. The people who ignore them often spend years trying to catch up. Today, we're exploring why AI could fundamentally change how people build wealth in the coming years.
Throughout history, technology has repeatedly changed who becomes wealthy. The Industrial Revolution created manufacturing fortunes. The automobile transformed transportation and business. The internet created entirely new industries. Smartphones changed commerce, advertising, communication, and consumer behavior. Each technological revolution followed a similar pattern. At first, most people underestimated it. Then, adoption accelerated. Then, behavior changed. Then, wealth shifted. Not because technology automatically made everyone rich, but because technology changed how value was created. AI may be following that same pattern. The difference is speed. Previous revolutions unfolded over decades. AI is evolving in years, sometimes months. And that acceleration creates both opportunity and disruption. Because whenever productivity increases dramatically, economic value tends to move toward those who adapt first.
For decades, many people built careers by selling knowledge: writing, research, analysis, basic design, administrative work, information processing. But AI can now perform many of these tasks in seconds. Not perfectly, but increasingly well. This creates an uncomfortable reality. Some skills that were once highly valuable may become more common. And when something becomes more common, its market value often declines. This doesn't mean people become irrelevant. It means the definition of valuable work changes. The workers who simply perform routine tasks may face increasing competition. The workers who combine human judgment with AI tools may become significantly more productive. And productivity often influences income, which influences wealth creation.
One of the biggest misconceptions about AI is that everyone must become a programmer. History suggests otherwise. During previous technological shifts, the biggest winners were often not the inventors. They were the adopters, people who used technology better than competitors. The same may happen with AI. A marketer using AI, a business owner using AI, a teacher using AI, a consultant using AI, a creator using AI, a freelancer using AI. The advantage may come from leverage, doing more with the same time, producing higher quality work, serving more customers, solving bigger problems. AI may not replace everyone, but it could dramatically increase the gap between those who use leverage and those who don't.
Traditionally, wealth came from a few primary sources: labor, business ownership, investments, real estate. AI may expand these categories. Today, one individual can create content, products, software, marketing campaigns, and businesses with assistance that previously required entire teams. The cost of creation is falling. The speed of execution is increasing. This means individuals may be able to build assets faster than ever before. A single creator can operate like a small company. A small company can operate like a large company. This shift matters because wealth is often built through ownership, not just labor. AI could make ownership more accessible. Not guaranteed, but more accessible than in previous generations.
Ironically, the biggest risk may not be AI itself. It may be waiting too long. Throughout history, people often dismiss change until change becomes unavoidable. At first, it's just a trend. Then, it's growing, but it won't affect me. Then, everything changed faster than expected. This pattern appears repeatedly. The challenge isn't predicting every outcome. The challenge is staying adaptable. People who remain curious often benefit. People who stop learning often struggle. Because wealth increasingly rewards flexibility. And flexibility begins with awareness.
AI doesn't automatically create wealth. It amplifies behavior. A disciplined person may become more productive. A business owner may become more efficient. A creator may produce more content. An investor may analyze information faster. But the opposite is also true. Poor decisions can scale too. Bad information can spread faster. Impulsive behavior can become more expensive. Technology amplifies action, and wealth often follows behavior. The tools matter, but the habits behind the tools matter even more. The next generation of wealth builders may focus less on working harder and more on leverage. How can 1 hour create 10 hours of output? How can one person create the value of a small team? How can systems work while they sleep? These questions become increasingly important in an AI-driven economy. The future may reward adaptability, learning speed, problem solving, creativity, judgment, communication, because while AI can generate information, humans still decide what matters. AI may become one of the most important economic forces of the next decade, not because it guarantees wealth, but because it changes the rules. Every major technological shift creates new opportunities, new risks, new winners, and new forms of wealth creation. The question isn't whether AI will affect the economy. It already is. The question is whether you'll adapt early enough to benefit from the change. Because in the future, wealth may belong less to those who simply work harder and more to those who learn how to leverage powerful tools effectively. And that shift may already be underway.